Good morning. This is Hope Reactor. Now, let's begin today's news.
Why the world wants Japan's abandoned homes, but the reality is much harder. Have you ever imagined buying a traditional Japanese home for less than the price of a used car? It sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly why millions of people around the world are searching for one word: Akiya. Akiya simply means an abandoned or vacant house in Japan. Over the past few years, videos about buying Japanese countryside homes have exploded across YouTube and social media. Foreign buyers are fascinated by beautiful wooden houses, peaceful villages, and prices that seem impossible compared to cities like New York, London, or Paris. Some traditional homes can even be purchased for under $10,000. To many people overseas, Japan looks like a hidden paradise. But is it really that simple? Today, let's explore the fascinating story behind Japan's vacant homes, the opportunities they create, and the challenges that are often hidden behind the headlines. Japan is facing one of the biggest demographic changes in modern history. The country has one of the world's oldest populations, while its birth rate continues to decline. As younger generations move into major cities, many rural communities are shrinking. The result? More than 9 million vacant homes now exist across Japan. Many of these houses have been empty for years. Some have fallen into disrepair. Others create safety concerns because of collapsing roofs, overgrown vegetation, or the risk of unauthorized entry. For local governments, maintaining these neighborhoods has become an enormous challenge. Yet what Japan sees as a growing social problem, many overseas buyers see as an incredible opportunity. Imagine finding a traditional wooden farmhouse surrounded by rice fields, mountains, and beautiful nature. Imagine owning a piece of Japanese history for a fraction of the price of a tiny apartment in many global cities. This is why the phrase Akiya Japan has become increasingly popular online. Foreign interest in Japanese real estate has grown dramatically, and many people now dream of restoring these homes into vacation houses, cafes, guest houses, or retirement homes. At first glance, it sounds like the perfect investment. However, reality is much more complicated. The purchase price is often only the beginning. A traditional countryside home may cost between $3,000 and $15,000, but renovation costs can easily exceed $30,000 to $70,000, or even much more. Many houses require major structural repairs. Wooden beams may have termite damage. Roofs often need replacement. Earthquake reinforcement is frequently necessary. Old plumbing and electrical systems may need to be completely rebuilt. Even connecting modern water or sewage systems can become an expensive project. Suddenly, that cheap house isn't so cheap anymore. Legal issues can also surprise first-time buyers. Some properties have unclear ownership because multiple family members inherited them over generations. Others have property boundary disputes. Certain homes cannot even be rebuilt due to local building regulations. These challenges require patience, legal advice, and significant financial planning. Another common misunderstanding involves visas. Many people believe buying property automatically allows them to live in Japan. It doesn't. Owning a house does not grant residency or a long-term visa. Foreign buyers must still qualify through Japan's immigration system using existing visa categories. This surprises many overseas investors. Meanwhile, Japan has also been strengthening its regulations. Since 2023, local governments have gained stronger authority to address neglected vacant homes. Owners who leave dangerous houses unmanaged may lose valuable property tax reductions, greatly increasing annual taxes. The goal is simple: encourage owners to repair, reuse, or responsibly remove abandoned buildings instead of leaving them to deteriorate. More recently, property registration rules have also become stricter. The government has introduced additional reporting requirements for certain foreign property registrations as part of broader efforts to improve transparency and protect national infrastructure. These changes are intended to create a more secure and reliable real estate system, not to discourage responsible investment. So what is the real lesson behind Japan's Akiya story? Perhaps it isn't simply about foreigners buying old houses. Perhaps it is about recognizing value before it disappears. Ironically, while many Japanese people see abandoned homes as symbols of decline, people from around the world often see them as cultural treasures. Traditional architecture, natural landscapes, craftsmanship, quiet communities, these are things that cannot easily be recreated. Rather than viewing vacant homes only as a burden, Japan also has an opportunity, supporting young families, encouraging regional migration, expanding remote work communities, helping people renovate existing homes instead of building new ones, creating stronger local economies. A vacant house can become a family home again, a community cafe, a small business, a cultural center, or simply a place where history continues instead of disappearing. Not every abandoned house can be saved. Some are simply too damaged. Others should be demolished for safety, but many still have life left in them. The challenge is deciding which homes should be preserved, which should be rebuilt, and how communities can benefit from them. The growing international interest in Japan's countryside may actually be sending an important message. Sometimes people outside a country recognize its treasures before the people living there do. Japan's vacant homes are more than cheap real estate. They represent history, craftsmanship, community, and opportunity. The question is no longer whether these homes have value. The real question is, who will recognize that value first? And how should it be preserved for future generations? What do you think? Should Japan focus on helping more Japanese families restore vacant homes? Or should international buyers play a larger role in revitalizing rural communities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy learning about Japan's hidden strengths, innovative technology, and untold stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next episode. Because sometimes, the greatest opportunities are hiding in places the world has already begun to notice.